He may have been born on the 4th of July, but Saturday Night Fever could be the soundtrack to Barry Henson's life right now. So the Asian Tour Golf Show took the disco-dancing Californian to the streets of Manila to recreate the iconic 1970s hit feature film.
I haven't seen the movie in a while, but I know it's a great movie, and John Travolta is obviously an amazing actor. I love to dance. Mom got me going at a young age. I don't know where I picked up disco, but I just love to get out and dance a little bit when I can.
The 31-year-old's love of disco came to the fore in 2009 when he entered the desert disco dance near to his home in La Quinta. Talked into it by a friend, Barry had to borrow someone else's girlfriend as his dance partner.
I was unwilling at first and decided to find the prettiest girl because that might be the only way I could win the competition. Ended up getting to the finals and somehow pulled it off.
Barry's winning streak continued at the recent Asian Development Tour event in Perak, Malaysia. Coming off the back of a missed cut at the Indonesian Masters, Henson arrived early, prepared well, and made the most of the Clearwater Sanctuary.
For some reason, really focused. I just had a really good experience there. I had a great place to stay. The staff took really good care of me, and it just brought out the best in my game.
It certainly did. The Q School graduate went up against local favourites, as well as Asian Tour winners Iril Risman and Zor Mo.
Yeah, that was very special for me. I came off a really bad week in Indonesia, kind of out of the middle of nowhere. I've been playing so well, and made a couple changes, and my putter got really hot, and I hit a lot of good golf shots, and it was really nice to have a runaway victory and play as well as I did and make as many birdies as I did.
He led from the first round and never looked back. He increased his lead from 1 shot to 2 at the halfway stage, but it was his Saturday afternoon fever, 6 under par 66, which gave him a 6-shot lead into Sunday.
I didn't really know where I stood throughout the whole week, let alone the last day, but when I got to 17, I knew where I stood. It's funny, you know, you watch all these tournaments and you watch these pros with big leagues coming down the stretch, and then they always get to 18 and they make the putt.
It was Barry's first international victory. But whether he ever lifts a heavier trophy than the Clearwater Masters remains to be seen.
They were trying to get me to lift it, and I said there's no way. This thing was too unstable. It was bolted into the trophy, and it was heavy. I mean, it's made of pewter, I guess, so that thing was a very heavy trophy.
Henson was put on the road to success by his mum Michelle and his grandparents.
My grandparents raised me quite a bit when I was a young kid. I definitely felt the presence of both of them quite a bit when I'm playing golf, especially when I won at Clearwater. You know, I find a lot of little things on the ground when I'm walking that reminds me of them, and definitely was a big influence in my life.
Barry put basketball to one side to take up golf when his grandfather Doug Miller called in a favour with a future Open champion. Tom Lehman was a local Californian pro when Miller and friends clubbed together to put Lehman through PGA Tour qualifying school. It was Lehman who gave Henson his first golf lesson. Rising through the US college system led to a stint on the nationwide tour before Henson was persuaded to try his luck in Asia.
It's been awesome. I mean, I love it out here. I've had a lot of fun meeting different people, different cultures. I think that's really fascinating. And that's a big thing for me to see coming from America, and how a lot of Americans kind of don't appreciate some of the things they have. So that's been really cool.
So while Barry continues on his hot streak, this Disco Inferno freak is intent on burning up the Asian Tour Order of Merit.
No, I'm still just trying to focus on the things I can control, like breathing and walking, and just staying in the moment. I can't really control what's going to happen, but I can control those things. And I know if I do those things like I did at ADT, I'm going to be very successful and have a really bright future.
And we'll find out if Barry can walk away with the Philippine Open trophy after the break.